So myself, Dr. R. Ramachandran, Associate Professor under the Department of Computer Science and Engineering. So I am going to give small lecture on NISP. NISP. What is NISP? And I need to follow also what is IIC. What is IIC? So you people know that today the scenario is totally different. What is the difference means the name itself we need as a day-to-day life. You are seeing more number of technologies. You are seeing about more number of technologies, and the young mind peoples are they have started new companies, they have started new business, they have started new creative ideas to developing for achieving our society in a better way. So in that point of view, the Ministry of Education developed on NISP policy National Innovation Startup Policy. So what it is mean that suppose so he is a person, he having the idea, but he don't know that how to establish that idea in the society, or how they are going to establish in the companies or business. So they are going to give the guidelines to that. So you have to be started the company. So that is the thing as to be going to discuss today now. Okay, so that they are having a lot of vision and mission. Vision also they are going to follow, and the mission also they are going to follow. And then long-term goal and short-term goal, and how it is supported in the student, and how it is supported in the faculties, and how it is supported in the institutions. So that is the thing they are going to discuss about today. So in that first slide, so we are going to talk about that what is NISP 19 under the Ministry of Education. Under the Minister of Education, so it started for the Honorable Minister of Education, Sri Ramesh Pokhriyal. He is started and he is launched for that our NISP policy mechanism in under our India. So that on second point is this policy intends to guide HEI. The policy intend to guide HEI. What is the stands for HEI? So already you people know that HEI is a higher education institution. Higher education institution. Why it is focused on that higher education institutions? So that higher education institution having the PG master degree as well as in the doctorate, the philosophy and the PhDs and MPhil and lot of courses there. So in that area the students having lot of ideas, lot of creativeness, lot of technology that people are knowing. So that is a thing they are focusing for that. The PG students as well as the UG students also, if in the better way and the brilliant, they are going to follow this process of the startup companies. It's mean that you know that entrepreneur. So the young mind peoples are today they're starting for the companies. It is called for another word term is for the entrepreneur. So that is the thing of the second point they're going to discuss about higher education. And third point, so how we are going to build. How it is going to be built, how it is going to be established to the institution, the students going to start up the company. For example, you are final year students, some people are got for internship. The internship people are what they are going to do that. They are not getting the full attendance in the colleges. They are 3 months having the internship. So the college is permitting to you how it is the way of that one of the policy mechanisms. One of the policy mechanism today they are going to speak about. You are eligible to at any time to go outside and then study internship and or how to do that. Any sort of companies they are supporting and they are giving a guidance to you. And apart from that, they are going to give that the funding also. They are going to give, if your idea is better, you want to be started in a new business, new company, new process. The NISP, the government, the Minister of Education going to give that the funding to you also, if you are ready, your idea is good. So in that situation they are working for the IPR, the intellectual patent, the patent mechanisms. You are going to get the patent. So through the patents you are applying all the process. You are going to discuss about the particular organizations and the uniqueness. Your idea is good, they are allowed to do the startup company. Within that your 100% attendance the college is going to provide you. Okay, that is the third point. And the fourth point, so AICTs comes under AICT, UGC, and state universities and government and universities, government and other affiliated colleges. We are also nowadays autonomous institution and better, you people having any better idea. So we already launched for Idea Lab. So if you have a good idea, you want to approach the Idea Lab coordinators, and we having a tech cruise also. So you want to approach it and you get the better business and start up in your companies. Okay. And fourth point, last point. Okay. Anyway, that is the vision of the NISP. That is what is the vision? The National Standard and Faculty Startup Policy 2019 is launched, and it's initiated by the MHRD. It is initiated by the MHRD and the Innovation Cell and AICTE. It is guiding framework to revisions and educational system. It's mainly focusing on the educational institutions because of the people's. We know that in our India having a 29 IITs and more than 40 above NITs and more than 30-40 universities, central universities, and a lot of private institutions in central universities and then the state universities and autonomous institutions and deemed universities and the research institutions and everything. So we are focusing for the research and activities to the entrepreneur and to the startup. So it is a well and good and better way to for establishing your ideas in the part of NISP. Okay, that is a short-term vision and mission for that. Next slide. Mission. It is the final goal. What is the final? For example, you are studying as a degree. So your mission is what? You have to check in your vision and mission. So each and every department having mission, the institution having mission, the society having mission, all the organization having missions. So similar way they are focusing on the mission for that to establish a vibrant and dynamic startup ecosystem across all the departments. Across all the departments. You are in a CSE, you are in a mechanical, you are in a EC, or you are in a EEE. So it is going to establishing your startup to along together to working for the startup companies. For example, Smart India Hackathon. You people know very well about that our education, the biggest competition for the Smart India Hackathon. So it is not only for the single department going to participate. It is a combined department, EC, CSE, mechanical. So that is a combined department going to integrating and going to participate the unique team of the Smart India Hackathons. So similar way we are going to focusing for all the department across all the department to going to start for the startups. That is a mission for the NISP. Next one. So these are the objectives they developed for the NISP. So innovation development and entrepreneurship, exposure and skill development and support facilities for startup services. They are going to provide the support to you in all the ways. In all the ways they are going to providing the support to you and intellectual, that is IRP, and network with the regional and national startup ecosystems and industry support, corporate and private partnership linkage. So if you are ready to work in any corporate, they are providing for all the facilities and all the feasibilities for you, and you want to do that startup. Start your company, start your process. Okay, that is the objective. And technology commercialization. So today is very most important. So technology commercialization. So everything is commercialized today. So Google Class and iPhone, whatever things. Today you can see that within a mobile phone itself, we know that everything for today. You are sitting in a lab. Without system, you are going to work for that everything you have to do. If you have to C program, if you have C++ program, Python, whatever it may be, you implemented everything. So everything technology aspects, it is more today in that industry they are doing for the job, more job. So that is a last point of objective NISP. And next, that is a short-term goal. So that is a key performance indicator. That is a KPI. So that is a short-term goal and long-term goal. Next one. So this is the long-term goal. Finally, it is a creating societal, ethical. What are the things you are going to do? Ethics is very most important. Without ethics, you know meaning of ethics, no? You have to follow the rules and regulation. You have to follow the discipline aspects. You have to follow all the responsibilities in your applications. Okay. So that is mean that policy mechanisms, ethics. Next. some thrust areas of NISP 2019. They're creating innovation pipeline and pathway for entrepreneurs and building organizational capacity, human resource and initiatives to working for that some thrust area to looking for the NISP, and how it is supported in the faculties and how it is supported in the startup companies for students also. That is a thing of we're going to discuss about in that. The name is incubation. The name is incubation. So of that starting up a business. Okay. Next. Next, this is for process and mechanism. So the steps has to be established. So the way of flow. So the flow is incubation support and setting up startup and allowing students and faculty and research staff to work part-time for that startup while studying or working. While studying or working. Now you are studying. Now you are studying. If you want to do that any ideas in a better way, you want to be start up your company, you through that IAC cell, you apply it and get the approval and start up your company with the full attendance of your academic educations. Okay, you are PG students, at any time you have to get that approval from that your institutions. Because of our institution in 2019 itself, it started for that all the process. Now we are under working for that IAC only. You got it now? And the provided business incubation facilities and license of IPR from institute to startup. So the pattern, unit is a pattern. The IPR is nothing but it is a pattern. Your idea is better and good. You have to be licensed, you get the license from the pattern and you have to start to work. Okay, next. Next, and what level they are supporting the students and what level they are supporting the faculties. And it is a mutual understanding for the faculty and students. So your students, you need as a mentor or it's called guide. So they are going to work for that your startup process. Okay, and the both of you going to be benefited. Your license, get the license for your name, and you are going to receive the funds also, and the institution will be benefited through you also. Okay, and the next one. And next we are going to talk about IAC. We are going to talk about IAC. So that everything going to under working for IAC. So that is for Institution Innovation Council. Institution Innovation. Innovated ideas, nothing is there. Innovated ideas. The innovation required. You are doing as a project. So what is your innovation? It is not only for the application. You have to develop the technology. You have to develop the technology aspects. The technology aspects is more important. The innovations. The last 2 days before I attended outcome-based education workshop, in that they said we all having a Google map. Yes or no? We all having the Google map. So they say for while you travel the ambulance, so there is a lot of traffic. So what is the way, the exact way we can go? That is not in a Google map. Traffic is already there now. So what is the way? They recovered for the best way as well as before. Suppose the ambulance started in the Pondicherry. The ambulance want to reach here. In intermediate there is a lot of traffic. Okay. So if we are going to start that, before that it gives the alert message to those who are in that particular road. Automatically they are going to give this space to go or coming for that or the particular aspect. Yes or no? So that is not in that Google map. 2 days before I received this outcome-based education seminar workshop and idea. Okay, the similar way your idea is better, you ought to be started in the process. Okay, so that has to be supported in the IAC. And the next one. So vision, there is also having the vision and some focus of areas. Next one. Focusing areas to create a vibrant local innovation ecosystem and startup entrepreneurship supporting mechanism at CI. And then prepare institute for Atal ranking. So it is very most important. Atal ranking. You know that ARIA ranking system? You don't know that. That is the institution, the quality. The institution quality. Atal ranking. That is the All India Council. They are going to give the Atal ranking system. You need to be work more number of startup companies. We need to work more number of innovations. We need to be work more number of patents. We need to do more number of research. So automatically you are going to get our institution going to get for the better rank in our India. Okay, so that's focusing on the IAC and establishing function ecosystem for scouting ideas and pre-implications of ideas and developing better cognitive ability amongst technology students. Amongst technology, we are a technical persons. We are studying as engineering college. We all are the technical persons. So I need for at least 2 or 3 members has to be start your company or start your idea to the better way to develop our society in the better in the nation. Okay, and thank you for listening patient to our discussion about the particular NISP and then IAC topic. And thank you once again. I thank you for all my students. Thank you.